Warren Buffett, he already had a big vote of confidence in this company. How much bigger of a vote of confidence, 75 million more shares? Is he making the right call here?
I'm not sure. I looked at Apple. I looked at the quarter. There was a lot of concern with Apple going into it. And analysts were maligned because they were cutting estimates. Investors were outraged when the results came in. But the fact is, they actually missed the number from where they were back in February. They were supposed to do $68 billion in February. That was ratcheted back to around 61. They hit that number. 295 was supposed to be the number in February. That came in at 273. So they missed there. Look, Apple's a wonderful company. But one thing's clear is this is still an iPhone story, and right now the replacement cycle is lengthening, and that has enormous ramifications for the food chain down the road. Those companies that supply this company.
But even if the iPhone cycle maybe is slowing or steadying, we all still are using their products every day, all the time. We're in that ecosystem. The services revenue was really strong, I think up 31%. And that's probably a key point that Apple's going to want to focus on going forward to keep us all connected.
But I think
so we should watch that.
But I think the multiple is where it should be, because it is still a very cyclical business. Actually, I'm kind of sorry they're giving back all that money to investors. I would rather see them move to the next thing. They're really giving back the bulk of it, because when you back out the debt, which is $122 billion, they're really giving you back most of the cash. I would like to see them reinvest that money, maybe some M&A, because we have to move on from here. It's not going to be just iPhones forever. There's probably Amazon and other competitors are moving beyond that.
All right, so let's go from the bottom up, another level here. How important is Apple to the broader market? Is it a bellwether? Do we look at it as being indicative of the rest of the market? How important is the whole Apple?
Well, it's the largest company in the S&P 500, so for me to say it's not important, it would be kind of silly. It's a very important company for the market. But I think if I look at the market as broad, we have some issues that we're trying to deal with, and all this stuff is really easy when you're looking in the rearview mirror. If I go back to November. That monster run that we had from November up through January likely pulled forward some of the return for 2018. And what masks all this is the fact that earnings are as good as they are, up 25%. Estimate revisions continue to move higher. But when I look at valuation levels, we probably hit some levels in January that have given investors pause at different points in time over the last 25 years. And I don't care whether you use forward PE, enterprise value to EBITDA. We hit those levels, and stocks are telling us we need something more. We need some other catalyst to get us out of this market purgatory we're in.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.